we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And on the hill, the big righty, Ben Lively. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
First pitch, 2-10.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit. Man at first with one gone. Juan Soto now went deep in the ball game last night. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ramirez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. They get the out on Soto.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Outside, ball one. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Here's Bryce Harper. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. This one in the air. He's got it, and that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Cole went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup, and they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way, but at some point you've got to shorten up, and you'd like to see hitters do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With 2 strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
Greg Jones, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you can.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Francisco Lindor. Lindor launched a homer in his most recent game. Lively back to work. Fastball is outside. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. He was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now it's the DH, Jackson Merrill. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. The 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Yankees leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Denver, here's Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Doyle hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jason
Dominguez now at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now it's the right fielder.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left, down the line. Soto going after it. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. A changeup missing. Ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the third, no score.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Right side, hard hit. Toglia takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Rockies!
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just off the inside edge. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball left outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs.
3-2.
Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. That's ball
Nope,
4.
that's
Tried
ball 4.
another
Take your
fastball,
base.
but missed the spot.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box.
Now
You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So 2 down, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge, walked his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Rockies, let's go!
And
I got a
misses
ball, 1 strike.
inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this
Now
one. It's the
batting,
second
first
time he's
baseman,
taken ball
Bryce
4.
Harper.
First and second, 2 outs. Bryce Harper stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series.
Ball, that's inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a count 1 and 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the dirt, blocked. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back.
Leading
Tyro
off for
Estrada to the
Rockies,
plate.
Second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Just missed. And now it's even up. And there's the strike. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. And a weak ground ball to the left side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit
Catcher,
strikeouts in his
Jacob
last start, and he's just racking them up again in this
Stallings.
one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jacob
0-1's
Stallings
the count.
in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stallings working through some struggles lately. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon. That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. And that clips the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Lindor.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
And that's outside.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
That one ripped right center field. Long gone. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And up next for New York, Jackson Merrill. And the first offering is not close.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And another ball. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Freeland getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence getting cranked up as well. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
You get a walk, and you
Now
get a
batting,
walk.
catcher,
Everyone gets a
Austin
walk,
Wells.
Booth.
Austin Wells digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Merrill stands at second with no outs.
Ball.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1. And that's fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. That one just misses. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ben Lively departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
They
for
hand the ball over
Rockies.
to a new arm, Kyle Freeland.
Number 21.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And next for New York, Brenton Doyle. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that
Ball, that's in.
misses. And that's ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out to short. And they got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom 4, and
Leading
now
off for the
here
Rockies,
is Nolan
designated
Jones.
hitter, Nolan Jones.
Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice
Up
are the
next
pitch
for the
locations.
Rockies,
Every
center
single one of
fielder,
them on the
Greg
edges of the strike zone. And as a
Jones.
hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now here is Greg Jones. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot,
Now
just
batting,
dominating these
the
hitters. It
shortstop,
doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden,
Tovar.
you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Tovar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Coors Field, now it's Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman Jose
Freeland
Ramirez.
back to work. That clips the corner.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Strike 2. Outside.
We got a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a ground ball. Tolia steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Fastball
Now
groove right down the
right
middle.
fielder,
Usually a lot of
Aaron
damage done with
Judge.
that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Let's go, Rockies!
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the
Now
movement
batting,
on that
first
play.
baseman,
Footwork was
Bryce Harper.
excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Outside, that's
That
a ball.
one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Doyle moving under this one, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Number 82 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Next offering upstairs.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ripped to short, jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jackson Merrill.
So now the DH spot, Jackson Merrill. He swings and fouls one off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
just so sound in
Now
his
batting,
mechanics. Hits against a
catcher,
firm front
Austin
side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Austin Wells will hit next. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Let's go, Rockies.
Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Brenton Doyle now at the plate. Pitches in there. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbert getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence warming up as well. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. And that is the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rockies nothing. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's going to be Tyro Estrada.
Second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Swinging a foul out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle settles under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Jacob Stallings now. His righty lefty splits there. Fastball for a strike. The Yankees up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that's outside. It's 2-2. Chisholm checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Cut on and lifted in the air. Jones hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
This offense has the breaking stuff timed up nicely today. That last at bat is a perfect example. He was patient with his approach and jumped all over the breaking ball.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. That one outside, and the count is 2-0. And that's outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Freeland out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
Justin
for the
Lawrence gets the ball now.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
One down. Here comes Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Lawrence in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Singy StatCast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. That ball went a long way.
Yeah, just shy of 500 feet. Unreal power.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. A little bit high, and the count even 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
One out, runner at second. And up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. One out and a runner at second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man at second. Liner, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So, man aboard. In now is the Yankees DH, Jackson Merrill. On the ground right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. That one missing inside. Late swing, foul to the left. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is absolutely belted. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He circles the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Lawrence is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jimmy Herget.
Number
he pitched
44.
yesterday, and we'll see him once
Jimmy
again.
Herget.
Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into center. Jones moving in on this one. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellence.
That's towards center. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Greg Jones.
Jones.
Just missed.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one a little bit high, and the count now even up. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch, and he just misses.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto makes the play, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Man at first, nobody out. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And the batter now, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Chisholm on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Judge is down on strikes. The Yanks lead 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Up and in, ball 1. Cole
Ball 1, no strike.
into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better
That's
as he
ball
gets
2.
deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That one in there across the letters. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And that one pulled foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now
Next to
batting,
hit for the
right
Rockies,
fielder,
Jason Dominguez. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one fouled off. Oh, and this one's hammered, and it's not coming back, and there goes the bid in history. And there goes the perfect game of the homer. His 7th home run of the season. It's 8-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Berg. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
One out, base is empty. And now the right fielder. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyro.
So digging in, Tyro Estrada.
Estrada.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering upstairs.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, Chisholm. Over to first.
He's out.
Third out, and that ends the frame. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Gilbreth.
Now
Well,
pitching
good luck
for the
against this guy.
Rockies.
He's been extremely tough to hit this
Number
year.
58.
His numbers are excellent.
Lucas Gilbreth.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double.
Yankees. First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there.
One ball, 2
Antonio
strikes,
Senzatella getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik getting loose as well. And that
Ball
one
2.
misses up and in. And
2-2
that's
the
ball
count.
2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that
Now
right there is
batting,
just a pitcher's pitch.
shortstop,
Tailing away from the
Francisco
hitter,
Lindor.
lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4. First base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the
Now
plate.
batting,
The game
the
plan that he's
center fielder,
sticking to is
Brenton
just not
Doyle.
going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 outs, runner at first. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Coors
Leading
Field,
off for the
bottom of the
Rockies.
ninth. And now the catcher comes up to
Jacob
him. Jacob Stallings.
Stallings.
Cole back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
2 strikes.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first.
Out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Jones in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The Yanks up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 strike away. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.